Hi there, YouTube friends. This is Shozy G, and it is December, and as you can tell from this lovely poinsettia next to me, and I just wanted to tell you all how much I appreciate you, first of all, being my friends, my subscribers. Even though it's social media, I still appreciate all of you out there in social media land, and tell you how blessed I am recently. I've been feeling kind of down because I'm trying not to get upset. I applied for a position that I really wanted, and I didn't get it, unfortunately. It would have meant a lot to me financially. It would have helped me become more stable financially, and it would have helped me with my dream of going back to school and paying off bills and that kind of thing. And because I have a lot of some medical bills that I need to take care of that are kind of outstanding. And I need to paint my house. I need to get some landscaping done, and that kind of thing. And I'm trying to clean up the inside of it because I've had so many people. I really literally had sons move in, sons move out, and I've also had an ex move in and out, and I'm trying to get like stable, kind of, because that can be very draining on you. So and I took on a second job that I hadn't done for a while, the second job, which I really like a lot, but it's hard. It's hard physically, and somewhat emotionally too. But it's not. It's just being a caregiver, and I really like my client. She's pretty much fun. She's so fun. She's very artistic and things like that. But she's got a lot of her own physical challenges, which is really tough for her. So in turn, it can be tough for me. Anyway, but I did that to not only help her and her family, but also to help me financially. But I've been blessed lately because I don't want to make this long, but I felt kind of pretty much alone for various reasons. I don't want to go into it, but this past couple of days, I've had so many people, just past couple of weeks actually, just so many kindnesses, and I'm very untrusting. And so I always look at people like, what do you want if you give me something? What do you need? I don't think of that. When I give somebody something, I give it out of my heart, but I don't trust people when they give me something. Because I always wonder, what do you want in return? So I've learned to be grateful for what I have, and of course I'm grateful for what I have, but I'm also grateful for people when they give me things, and they do things for me, because it's really hard for me to be accepting, because I like to do things on my own. I like to just rely upon God and myself. Well, I figured out that God does things through people, and it helps them too, just like it helps me to do things for others. And I used to do a lot of things for others, and I've not been able to do that as much. My way of like tithing or giving back is going through my house and putting things in a bag, or a couple of bags and boxes, and taking them to Goodwill every month. Or Savers, or St. Vincent de Paul, or whoever. And I do that all the time. And I've been accused of not being a Christian by my own children, and one in particular. And I've been accused of all kinds of things by my kids, actually. And maybe I deserve it, maybe I don't. I don't know. I used to accuse my mom of all kinds of things too. So I guess the judgmental stuff comes back to haunt you. What comes around goes around. It does. I'm not proud of the things I used to say and do to my poor mom. I loved her to death, but we see our our parents' flaws, and I'm sure that they saw my flaws, definitely, because you pay attention to your parents a lot. All I have to say is kids, even grown kids like me, be nice to your parents. I don't have any parents anymore. I haven't had parents in 15, almost 16 years. So, and I miss that. But parents be nice, kids be nice to your parents, and parents be nice to your kids. That's all I've got to say on that particular subject. But anyway, one of my sons came over, and I had bulk trash. He took out a ton of bulk trash because, and it's not one thing out of that bulk trash was mine. The rest of it was just stuff in my yard that was a disaster, because I'm trying to get my yard cleaned up because it's just a mess. I have a huge yard, and it's a disaster. From when, I was married, and it just really went downhill, and now I'm trying to get it all cleaned up and make it beautiful, make my yard beautiful, because that's what I really want. And so my son came over, and he took all the bulk trash out for me, and this big huge pile, and it looks great. And people have already been picking through my pile and making it a mess, and he just did it last night. I was supposed to help him, and he got it out, and I know my yard is going to look great again, and it's going to be beautiful one day, and soon, hopefully, so I can really enjoy it. And I'm trying to refinance my house so I can have so I can pay off bills faster, and because I have a big student loan that's almost as much as my house now. And I want to go back to school and get a better paying job and that kind of thing. I appreciate the job that I have, but I retire in a few years, and I want to go back. I want to go back to school so I can go into my career, so I can have a steady income after I retire, doing something that I really love, and which is helping people, expressive art therapy. So anyway, I know I'm rattling on here, but I just want you to know that God does love us. He does care for us, and I'm learning this the hard way because I'm such a tough person to learn these things. I'm like a rebellious hardhead. That's basically what I am. So he has to tell me things that's his way, basically. And that's just the way God is. And today's to top this all off, today's encouraging word from K-Love, which I like to go to, is, so the Word became human and made his home among us. He was full of unfailing love and faithfulness. That's what I've been experiencing lately. And we have seen his glory, the glory of the Father's one and only Son. And that's from John 1:14. I think that's pretty cool. Just little things and big things, and the nice people in our lives, people we never even met. There's a guy I'm working with over the phone to help me with my refinance, and he's been really terrific, and I just lift him up to God, that for his blessings, because he's been really wonderful. So thank you to all of you guys, and all of my subscribers, and all of my friends, and I hope that your season is filled with joy, the little joys and the big ones, and that you find peace and happiness wherever you can, okay? And nice things, okay? Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and God bless you all.